Throughout human history, some puzzles have defied explanation despite our best efforts to solve them. These mysteries continue to captivate our imagination and challenge our understanding of the past. Today, we're exploring 10 historical enigmas that remain unsolved, from sunken cities to undecipherable manuscripts. These aren't just stories, they're real historical puzzles that continue to baffle experts. Join us as we count down the top 10 historical mysteries that remain unsolved today. Mystery number 1. Thonis Heraklion, the lost Egyptian city. Imagine an entire city, once a thriving port and cultural center, completely vanishing beneath the waves. This isn't fiction, it's the true story of Thonis Heraklion. This Egyptian metropolis on the Mediterranean Sea was a major trading hub before Alexandria was founded around 331 BC. According to legends, mythical hero Heracles and Helen of Troy both visited this magnificent city. Then, around the 2nd century BC, disaster struck. The city center collapsed, likely due to soil liquefaction triggered by earthquakes or tsunamis. Eventually, the entire city sank beneath the Mediterranean waters. For nearly 2,000 years, Thonis Heraklion was lost to time, until marine archaeologists rediscovered it in the early 2000s. Since then, they've recovered massive statues, temple ruins, jewelry, and even 2,400-year-old fruit baskets. The mystery remains. How could such an important city disappear so completely from historical records? And what other secrets still lie beneath the waves? Mystery number 2. Plain of Jars. Stone containers of Laos. In the mountainous landscape of northern Laos stand thousands of massive stone jars, some reaching nearly 10 feet tall and weighing several tons each. Carved primarily from sandstone and found in groups ranging from just 1 to 400, these mysterious containers have puzzled archaeologists for decades. Local legend claims giants used these vessels as wine glasses. Many researchers, however, believe they served as funerary urns for an ancient civilization. Recent research dates some jars to as early as 1240 BC, making them far older than previously thought. But crucial questions remain unanswered. Who created them? How were these massive stones transported across rugged terrain? And what was their true purpose? Adding to the mystery, many jars stand in fields of unexploded munitions from the Vietnam War era, making comprehensive study dangerous and difficult. Mystery number 3, Guanabara Bay, Romans in ancient Brazil. In 1982, controversial shipwreck explorer Robert Marx made an extraordinary claim. He had discovered Roman artifacts in Brazil's Guanabara Bay. According to Marx, he found twin-handled Roman vases called amphorae covered in barnacles. If authentic, these findings would rewrite history, suggesting Romans reached Brazil over 1,000 years before Portuguese explorers. The mystery deepened when the Brazilian government banned Marx from the country for alleged looting and halted all underwater exploration at the site. Marx accused Brazil's navy of deliberately covering up the discovery by dumping sediment over the amphorae. He claimed this was done to avoid rewriting established history. To this day, a Roman presence in pre-Columbian Brazil remains highly controversial and unproven. Was this a genuine discovery or an elaborate hoax? The truth remains buried beneath political controversy and murky waters. Mystery number 4. Nazca Lines, ancient desert artwork. Approximately 2,000 years ago, a pre-Inca civilization created something extraordinary in Peru's coastal desert. Enormous drawings only fully visible from the sky. Known as the Nazca Lines, these geoglyphs remained largely unknown until aircraft began flying over the area in the 1930s. Today, over 1,000 designs have been documented. Most are straight lines stretching up to 30 miles or geometric shapes like trapezoids and spirals. Others depict animals and plants, including a spider, hummingbird, monkey, whale, and a humanoid figure nicknamed the astronaut. As recently as 2022, researchers discovered 168 new geoglyphs, yet their purpose remains elusive. Some theories suggest they were created for water rituals, while others propose astronomical alignments or religious significance. The enduring mystery. Why would an ancient civilization create massive artwork that couldn't be fully appreciated from ground level? And how did they achieve such precision without aerial perspective? Mystery number 5. Paracas Candelabra. The enigmatic geoglyph northwest of the Nazca Lines, carved into a hillside overlooking Peru's Pisco Bay, lies another mysterious geoglyph, the Paracas candelabra. This massive design stretches approximately 600 feet from top to bottom and is visible from 12 miles out at sea. While pottery at the site dates to around 200 BC, the age of the candelabra itself remains unknown. Its purpose is equally mysterious. One theory suggests it served as a navigational landmark for sailors. Another proposes it represented a creator deity's trident. Some even connect it to the hallucinogenic San Pedro cactus, which it somewhat resembles. Unlike the Nazca Lines, the Paracas candelabra is visible from the ocean, suggesting it was meant to be seen by those approaching from the sea. But who was the intended audience, and what message were they meant to receive? Mystery number 6, Sacsayhuaman, engineering marvel of the Incas. Just outside Cusco, Peru stands Sacsayhuaman Fortress, an engineering achievement that defies explanation even today. Constructed by the Incas in the 1400s, this massive structure features stones weighing up to 125 tons each. Using only bronze and stone tools, Inca laborers somehow moved these enormous rocks into place and fitted them together with such precision that not even a piece of paper can fit between them. Most remarkably, they accomplished this without mortar. The stones fit together through perfectly cut angles and surfaces, creating a structure so sound it has withstood earthquakes for centuries. Spanish colonizers dismantled much of the site for building materials, yet what remains still demonstrates extraordinary engineering skill. The mystery persists. How did the Incas transport these massive stones up steep terrain? And how did they achieve such perfect fits without modern technology? These questions continue to challenge our understanding of ancient engineering capabilities. Mystery number 7, Cleopatra's tomb. The missing burial place. Cleopatra VII, Egypt's legendary last queen, is one of history's most famous figures. We know about her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and that she committed suicide in 30 BC following Antony's defeat at the Battle of Actium. Yet despite her fame, the location of Cleopatra and Antony's tomb, the couple was reportedly buried together, remains one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Some researchers believe they were interred in Alexandria, Cleopatra's capital city, which was later damaged when a tsunami swept through in 365 AD. Others suspect a location in the Nile Delta, possibly within a temple dedicated to Isis and Osiris, deities with whom Cleopatra and Antony respectively identified. The search continues to this day, with archaeologists hoping to uncover not just the final resting place of these historical figures, but also potential treasures and historical artifacts that might have been buried with them. Mystery number 8, Voynich manuscript, the undecipherable text. In 1912, rare book dealer Wilfrid Voynich acquired a strange medieval manuscript that has confounded experts ever since. Written in an unknown language or code that no one has been able to decipher, the manuscript contains bizarre illustrations of fictitious plants and naked women bathing in green liquid. Carbon dating places its creation between 1404 and 1438. Over the centuries, many have attempted to crack its code, including Alan Turing and the FBI. All failed. Some believe it contains ancient medical knowledge, while others suggest it might be an elaborate hoax or a constructed language. Now housed at Yale University's Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library, the Voynich manuscript remains available for public viewing and study. The enduring question: does this manuscript contain valuable lost knowledge, or is it history's most elaborate and persistent practical joke? Mystery number 9, Yonaguni Monument, Japan's underwater enigma. Off the coast of Japan's Yonaguni Island lies a massive underwater rock structure that has divided scientific opinion since its discovery in the 1980s. The Yonaguni Monument, at least 165 feet long and 65 feet wide, features step-like formations that resemble a man-made pyramid. Some researchers believe it represents the ruins of an ancient civilization, perhaps Japan's Atlantis. Many other scientists, however, contend it's simply a natural geological formation shaped by tectonic activity and ocean currents. They point to the region's tendency to produce straight edges and right angles in rock formations. Without definitive evidence of tool marks or artifacts, the debate continues. Was this structure deliberately created by human hands, or is it nature's coincidental architecture? The answer remains submerged in controversy. Mystery number 10, the lost colony of Roanoke. In 1587, 115 English settlers established a colony on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. When their governor, John White, returned from a supply trip to England 3 years later, he found the settlement completely abandoned. The only clues were the word Croatoan carved into a post and CRO etched into a tree. All the colonists, including White's granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in America, had vanished without a trace. For centuries, theories have abounded. Did they relocate to Croatoan Island, now Hatteras? Were they assimilated into friendly Native American tribes? Did they attempt to sail back to England and perish at sea? Or did they meet a more violent end? Despite archaeological investigations and historical research, the fate of the lost colony remains one of America's oldest and most enduring mysteries. These 10 historical mysteries continue to captivate our imagination precisely because they resist simple explanation. They remind us that despite our technological advances and scientific understanding, the past still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. From sunken cities to vanished colonies, these enigmas challenge us to keep questioning, exploring, and searching for answers. Perhaps one day, new technologies or discoveries will finally solve these ancient puzzles. Until then, they remain powerful reminders of history's complexity and the enduring human desire to understand our past. Which of these mysteries do you find most intriguing? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating historical content. Thanks for watching Top 10 Historical Mysteries that Remain Unsolved today.